Okay. Pop out chat so that I can actually see it. That was cool. But hello, welcome back to the world's longest loading screen, and how Windows loves to just grow Windows. But welcome back to some more Persona 5, the Phantom X, where there's the Space Station Arc. But we're raising funds for Jingle 2025, so if you want to donate via the link, £35 and we'll get you access to the collection of games for this year, which is 15 games plus a discount of displays and some other things, and yeah, but we're going to be doing the Crossroads of Fate tea. Cup of tea and a flower arc, otherwise known as the Spaceport Arc. Also there's a new Phantom Thief, which again, also it's Noir, but again, she has a maid outfit. She's, you know, there's definitely hinted at the maid, right? I think the next update might potentially, when they go on to the main path, have the maids as the next persona. But don't quote me on that. But, you know, they're certainly hinting heavily that maid, right? Okay, so we've got all of the different things, so we're going to collect all the stuff. Probably should have done this bit off camera, but hello, welcome in. Hopefully you're all well. We're also trying the dual stream on YouTube for the first ever time, which is, it goes into short format as well as main format. So let's see how that goes. We've already done the goals for the day, so we're just going to go straight into the events. And then there's a whole bunch of side stuff and other things that we can do. So Crossroads of Fate. There's also the Metro Design new route is unlocked. We can have a look at that as well. First things first, we're going to go to inevitably, it's not going to have all of the levels, is it? I just thought, you know, last time it didn't have all the levels. So what are the chances that every level is here, right? But this time it didn't auto draw us in, which it did previously. So 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Okay. 5-8, 5-9 and 5-10. 1 hour. 5-9 and 5-10 of the next week. So that's unfortunate. We get through most of the story, perhaps. But who knows how far even... Maybe we won't even get through all of them. Who knows, even though they're normally like a full strength worth. Full stream worth of stuff. Maybe I should have waited until like Friday. You know, normal Persona day. And then maybe we might have been able to do... Everyone's level 80, but they're story mission people. Maybe we would have been able to do the whole lot, but I was just like, I didn't think. I was just like, the new quest's out, let's do it. Oh yeah. Doesn't give you the whole story. Oh well, we'll do most of it. We'll do the last few bits the week after, and who knows? Maybe there might be main quest stuff that unlocks then as well. Probably not. Who knows? But hello, I hope everyone's all having a lovely day. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be, you know, doing whatever we can through the story. See how far we go. It might not even get through the whole lot. Who knows? It might be a very, very, very long story. We can always do, you know, other side questy things as well. Either today or on the other bit, but who knows? Who knows? Too busy working to plan out things properly, but hey, how it goes, right? I see. Yeah, right, before we came here, we were in some place that looked like Oracle's Palace. Right, now we find ourselves here. Previously on the story. Seems like once again we need to steal the cores from 2 palaces. By the way, Mona, what was that earlier? You said you'd been waiting for us?
Indeed, we waited for you because we thought you wouldn't be able to get anywhere without us. Aren't you grateful? You see, the key to open this door is Noir.
Oh, Noir's the key?
That's right, Modi-chan.
Thought we should wait here, since otherwise you'd be stuck. That was nice of him, huh? Allow me to introduce myself once again. Noir, at your service. A pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I've heard all about you from Mona-chan and Joker. They said last time this happened you formed an alliance or something and fought together side by side. Yeah, we all worked together and stole those calls. Glad to have you this time around, Ma. Yes. She's glitching out from that. Something wrong. You're nervous. Damn, I'm just going at 2 pixels per second. You noticed, I mean, I only just joined the Phantom Thieves, so being put on the spot like this is a bit nerve-wracking. As you can see, it's making me run at 1 frame a second. I'm new to this as well, so I feel very much the same. You have nothing to worry about. That's right, we're all friends here, but come to think of it, I'm a Joker anyway. What? We were together just a moment ago. Where did he run off to? Right here. That voice, it didn't sound like him. Look, there. Joker? What are you doing up there?
Good to see you, man. Everyone's here, so why don't you come on down?
That's Joker. Is he always so quiet? I am no longer Joker. My name is Beauty Thief. Okay. Steal people's beauty. You make them ugly. What? What? Beauty Thief? My Joker's a girl?
No, I don't think so. He's just doing the same thing Noir did.
Hey. Please don't explain the joke. There's nothing less funny than explaining the joke.
So, it's a joke? He said that with such a straight face. I wasn't sure what was going on. What a joker.
I think this is just his way of helping Noir feel nervous. Then shall I? And I also become a beauty thief? I can't lose to Joker. There's no need to make this a competition. So, we meet again, Wanda. That's Beauty Thief Wanda to you. You too?
Would you two cut it out already? This is very cringe.
You're a beauty thief. He's a beauty thief. How many beauty thieves are there? Oh, that's surprising. I'm the real beauty thief. Now then, since we're all assembled, finally, all the beauty thieves together.
You got a pretty good group, even with several navigators on our sides. Let's try to avoid drawing too much attention.
Oh, like, nobody should run around yelling beauty thief anymore then. Right.
Why do you seem so disappointed?
But I do feel a lot less nervous now, and thanks, Joker.
Say it. Now, with no further ado, let's move out and get that core, everyone.
That went very cringe. A charity fundraiser to you. But only if people donate to the WWF via the link. Which is only going for about a week left. UFOs? Lots of UFOs? so many UFOs. Daleks. Exploration. I mean, we have to look around everywhere that's possible. So, we all know what this is, right? Independence. Well, I don't want to fight the Dalek, if necessary. Got some treasure chests. Because we only need to really fight the strong enemies, right? And look for all the coins and all of the treasure. Devil coins. Because we're, you know, also on a Death Star, apparently. Rebels. Jump over everything. There might be stuff down there, who knows? So, is any of that breakable? Okay. Okay, 17 of 26. I thought we were going to miss that coin there for a moment. Definitely nowhere else to go but in the hole. Hopefully everyone all had a lovely weekend. How is everyone? Can we get through this one? They're probably new to me. Sorry, I've already pushed the button. Very, very challenging, and only she could possibly open that door. Where did the Dalek come from? Sneaky Dalek. What a sneaky Dalek. Sorry, not a Dalek, definitely not. If you're the same type of biometric scan as before, I should be able to open the gate. I suspect the enemy may be lying away from the door, wondering heads. Of course we are. Got all the treasure chests, we got all the coins. Okay, so biometric scanners.
How did you get in here?
I suspect it taken down one time. It fell apart very easily. I think it already destroyed itself. Because it had a Matryoshka doll inside, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Aperture science. They give logos on your stuff that work. Not very questionable. No, but seriously, I've received a couple of emails at work that have the literal Aperture Science logo on them, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like this? Do they know? Psychic damage to all foes. Psychic damage to all foes. But this one's more. That one inflicts target audience. I guess I'll give it an infliction of target audience. It is her persona. Or we just take it down with that, you know, in which case we didn't need to do anything else really. Yeah. Why French, but also British drinking tea? Good, we managed to base it somehow. It's a good thing Cat warned us beforehand. She's going to be British now. Oh, it was nothing. Let's just continue on, shall we? Strong Daleks defeated. And I guess the difference between British and French, I guess, to different countries might not be that much, right? Might not be too much difference at all. Phantom Thieves continue their search. Okay, now we've got Fox and Murtaher. Yes, we're forced to take them. Which is interesting because it lets people just do the story with the 80 level characters without needing to level up, right? But if you've got better level 80 characters, surely. No, it also lets you try out the new character briefly for one turn, right? One turn of a fight. Bam, bam. Okay, the lift just flies over the way. It went upwards first, but now it's flying over. Also, like her weird candy cane thing, what she also swings on, so they just attach to the sky. Appears to cause inside their structure. It was floating better than his tail does. Rather far, is it not? But there must be some way to get there. I agree. Let's go wander. But it's yellow as though it activates. Platform has descended. Maybe we can use it later. It's stuck. Oh. Okay, he must be the strong enemy. I'll leave the decision to you, Wanda. Well, I've already decided. We're taking it. Omega. Moth. Where's he, Moth?
リレーに決めて差し上げて。うかつだったわね。一気に行きましょう。
Okay, let's hit them all. Who knows? We should at least have a look at her thing. That's not very psychic powered, is it? Okay, shoot them off. Finish off the Matryoshka. I mean, they're all going to be dead before we even knock them down. Maybe. The one that will do a takedown. Like, I want to use other skills, but at the same time, we can just hit it with his weakness and finish it. I use skills and other things. Unravel acids. There it is. Like, where did my trench chest go? I just realised that's quite valuable. Like we were robbing it. Really? No sneaky way round back? Yeah. Can't climb up that way either. Stylish way. Okay, we need to activate a platform to get over there.
You there? Where is your identification?
Platform control device just behind them. You have no choice but to fight.
Oh yeah, let's kick some ass!
You mean exterminate? Evolved next activated inspiration to imagination. Okay. Having a headache. I'm just getting some inspiration. Well, he will counter-attack. Or we can just finish them like that's so dead already. He had that headache for nothing. I'm thinking I'm drinking a cup of tea instead. Balls. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to mind when I saw the two enemies like that, but okay, platform. 3 Daleks over there that are definitely going to attack us. Where's the platform moved down? Yes, so let's go. Or as she said, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry to anyone that has adverts, everyone wants now to stop other adverts. I think we might have to go into a fight here.
Intruders detected. State your intention.
You've been spotted, everyone. Watch out. Let's take them down before more enemies show up. So our intention is to fight them. Oh look, demon. I don't think we've got fire, so we can't necessarily, unless he's weak to lightning, but I think that's just the high force. Well, he is ice, so I'm not gonna hit you with ice. He might defend against this, but magic damage taken up. He wasn't weak to psychic, so I shot him. Again, defeated within 1 turn. Before you even get to your own character, so, you know, this is the character, any point. That's the last time I think! Yes, hopefully we won't have attracted any more unwanted attention.
Great work, everyone. Let's take a quick break before we move on.
You didn't ask us if we were 100% ready before that fight, did you? We were, apparently. Okay, what do we do next? Hopefully everyone's all having a lovely day. I am curious what the cropped YouTube stream looks like. Stop that controller. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? Okay, level 78 radioactive people. You don't have our radioactive person. You won't let me take him. It's fine. Maybe I could have adjusted my characters, you know, personas. I might have radioactive ones or something, but who knows? We'll probably just kill them before we even get to that weakness requirements anyway, right? Or we just won't even fight the ones that we don't need to fight again. You know, we can just sneak past them all. You next. No backwards, huh? They haven't... The coin that was very slow at vanishing there, I was like, did we miss it? Normally they're like, you know, go backwards and things. Guess not in this one. They're not hiding anything backwards. Maybe it's an overdone trick. You didn't get that one, did you? Yes. Exterminate. Get a curd, attack it. Curds. Use this device, we should be able to cross the bridge to the other side. However, the enemy is lying in wait, make sure we're prepared to fight as we go. Well, we got all the treasure and all the coins. This one's going to be a quick one. Nada Hodo. Come, prepare yourself.
All intruders must be exterminated.
I said the line. I said the thing. I think the boss is radioactive. Because they do psychic damage, which means they're immune to psychic. But they are weak to radiation. And that thing has no face. She's just holding her eyes on her little thing. Yep, they block it. Size volley, he reflects it. They take no damage from it. Well, punch that one then. Op it. Okay. Maybe I have radiation. Also, she's got fire again, so actually most of them are kind of not very good. Because he halves the fire as well. I'll take it to the weak. Okay, we will re-weaken. And we will do nothing else. I was going to say I have to use fire on this one because he's not good with everything else. Okay, let's hack him. Password hack. Sounded like the song said puto. I heard it twice now. Why? I know it's singing in English, but... He reflects that, right, just punch. Psychic? I guess you're gonna have to psychic him. Okay, he at least could take psychic damage. Never see it coming.
Okay, we made it to close the door, right? Yes, you're definitely drawing nearer to the signal.
Only a bit more. Let us go inside. I think somehow it might be a bit longer. Bam 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 bam. Bam, bam. Okay, wind and fire. And of course we take ice and psychic. The opposite of the fire that the enemies are weak to. Of course. Let's take the one that they're strong against. Enforced by the story.
Is this a factory? It would appear so. The core must be inside. Let's go.
Active. Active and offline. Okay. That's smashable, yeah. Okay, that's the first smashable thing we've actually seen. They think, well, there's no point in putting a lot of these sort of things this late into it. Don't want to give us these things anymore. Or, you know, just because it's like a optional part. They don't want to put too many extra things in it. Seems very close and personal. Normally they've got a load more things. Right.
Seems we can't go through, but there must be some way around. Look around to see if you can find any clues.
What is that thing? It didn't look like that a moment ago.
Look, a shadow robot! Doesn't seem like the others, but I suspect it's still not an ally. Considering it looks a bit like Hitler now.
Are you sucking off? Why aren't you working?
Oh, he changed his outfit. From gold to purple. Means business now.
敵発見油断は禁物だぞ
行くぜエルトラ仕留めろ五右衛門
Get a headache.
任せろエルソナ
ミラディ全力で行こ
貴様この時を待っていた
Oh, that didn't even finish it.
ティターニアバフォメット
Fire.
いただいていく
Thankfully, I have fire on me. So we can do the fire attack. Oh.
うゲームオーバーだ
Okay, the ending's way over the top compared to the others. Just drop a bomb on them and then, you know, blow them up afterwards for some reason. There's a lot of robots getting carried off. There's a lot of Pokemons too.
Yeah, even if they're machines, I don't like seeing them treated like slaves.
もしかしたらあのロボットって
These
現実では
robots,
人間と認
these
知され
someone's
ているの
cognitions of real humans.
あれはうちの会社の従業員のみんな
They're all employees in my family's company.
ここの元になっているパレスの主
As the true ruler is my own father. So that means that the other palace is going to have the blonde lady's father in charge.
父親が従業員に対
Which
し
means the callous treatment of these robots reflects how your father thinks of his employees. Also, it means that the other arc will definitely have the bomb lady's father in charge. Truly.
いろいろ辛いな
Must be tough having to change your own father's heart.
大丈夫もう割り切れた
Fine. I come to terms with it now.
私の父は会
My
社を経
father's
営
a
してい
great
て
businessman.
人間
A
的にも
wonderful
尊敬できる
person
素晴らしい
with
人
worthy respect, or so I
だと思っ
thought.
てだけど最近になって
But lately, I
お父様
started
は
to
もうお
realise
か
that
しく
he's
なって
lost
し
his
まったん
way.
だ会社の利益
He's obsessed with the company's
お金のことし
profits.
か考え
He
てな
only
くて
talks about money.
政
He
界
plans
進出
to,
なんてことも言い
he
出
even
して
plans to go into politics.
従業員のみんなのことも
It's like he doesn't think about his employees or even his customers at all anymore.
娘である私のことも
And even me, his own daughter, he
父様の私利私
sees
欲
me
に
as
対しての
nothing
道
more
具
than
に
the
しか
tool
見え
for
て
his
ないの
own
だと
selfish goals.
ノワール
Nah.
私もずっと
I always thought being an obedient daughter and following my
そ
father's wishes
それが
was the
正し
right
いこ
thing
と
to
なんだ
do.
だけど
But after I met the
街道でも
Phantom
みんなに出会
Thieves,
って
I was able to change
考
my
えを
point of
変える
view.
こと
私も似たような経験
I
を
went
した
through
わ
something quite similar. Perhaps not
ノ
quite
ワー
as
ルほど
difficult
大
as your
変じゃない
experience
かも
now.
しれん家でも学校でも
In all that I
求
did,
めら
I
れる
was only
役割
thinking
ば
of the
かり
role
考
I was
えて
expected to play.
I love
自分
Saito,
自身
but I
を見
really
失
wanted
って
to.
しまっただからノワールの気持ち
So I think I understand
少しだけわかる
at least a little bit.
一
It's
人
so
だと
easy to
特に
overthink these.
考えすぎてしまう
Here for you too.
そうそうこれからは何でも相談
You're
して
always
ね
here if you need
も
to
うノワー
talk.
ル
You're not
一人じゃ
alone
ないんだか
anymore.
ら
その通りだ
That's right. There's no shame in
何
asking
も
for
悪いこ
help.
とで
ありがとう
Thank you.
幸
I
せ
feel
者だね
truly blessed.
もちろん
Of course, the same goes for you too, Wind. You're always trying to solve things on your own too.
あ
Yeah, you can talk to us whenever you need to, you know. We don't mind getting dragged into other folks' business.
I know.
ありがとう
Thanks.
我が輩たちは心の
You know, Phantom Thieves have hearts. After all, we don't just steal them, we take care of our own too.
That's right. The faulty known as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, isn't it?
そういや俺らも怪盗
We,
団
we also call ourselves the Phantom Thieves, but we don't have an extra title or anything like that. We're the Phantom Thieves of Desire, actually.
確かにその方
And
が
perhaps
役
to,
がつくか
to differentiate ourselves, how does the Phantom Thieves of Desire sound? Who would have guessed? Because you're so obsessed with desire, Al. They're all about the hearts and we're all about desire.
それだと私たちが欲望だらけという意味に
Ourselves are full
捉
of
えられそう
desire.
で
That
マイ
brings
ナス
people
イ
the
メ
wrong
ージね
impression. That we're horny.
なんと
What? Joker Stevenson as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. We should be the Phantom Thieves of Spades.
さてここでこうしていて
Yeah,
も
I
仕
think
方ない
we've
わ
all done PD
そろそろ
here.
先へ
Let's keep moving.
その前に確
Oh,
認
but before that, if I understood
先ほど
correctly,
までの話を
you
ま
said
と
you're
め
still in
る
the
と
process of infiltrating policies. We didn't choose one. Was there a choice?
だからその
Yes, which means
まだ
there's
私たち
a
にも
lot
わからない
we
ことが
don't know
多
about
くて
this place.
お宝の場所も分かっていない
We don't even know the treasure's
元のパ
location
レ
in
ス
the
から
original
コアの場
palace,
所を探るのは
which
難
makes
しい
finding the core even more difficult.
だが今回はナビとウィンドも
And now we got Oracle and Wind here too.
二人のペルソナと
Yes, and there's a Mino's treasure. That core's as good as ours.
Also, we've got the owl that knows how to find treasure as well.
おいわしの感知力も忘れるな猫もどき
Hey, don't forget about my
お前の鼻だ
past
けでは
perception,
信
you
用ならん
false
だろ
feline. You won't have to rely solely on your nose.
I know the cat.
なんだと
What was that?
もう二人とも喧嘩はめ
Hey, you two. Fighting's a big no-no. We're all friends now. So could you try and get along?
仲良く
Get along, you say.
ワールが言う
If not say so, well, I'll try at least.
I predicted
こ
the
れは
owl
ま
too
た
well.
珍しい構図だな
Yet another striking composition.
画題をつけるとすれば
I must think of a title for this piece. Perhaps charity and self-admiration. I mean, they're not self or a two halves of the stuff. Who knows?
どうだもこうだもね
That's not what's happening at all. Don't slap a weird title like that on us. We're definitely not self. Two parts of the same self.
えい付き合いきれ
That's it. We've done it. Let's go already. Found an employee ID. Probably use this somewhere. Break the door. Okay, there's still a few treasure chests. Nothing hidden behind the door. Hi, Dalek. Control for the robotic
So,
arm.
ne.
I believe so. Looks like you can adjust the movement speed. We set it high, but it would probably end up breaking down. Electric needle driver? Oh, perfect. It landed exactly where we needed to. Really did end up breaking. Kind of sad for some reason.
もしかして
Oh, look. Could we just walk atop the arm? Try it, wonder. We probably could have just, you know, positioned it to just stand properly there without needing to smash it.
Didn't need to break it. I mean, we could hide, or we can just stand very conspicuously around the
い
corner.
いぞ実にいい
No, there's no intruders. Not at all. 2 more coins. 1. Need 2. There's chests. Sorry, chest.
ピピッと来たあれは貴重なものだぞ
Okay, then there's a tough enemy to fight. There's... Okay, this must control the arm or something.
Hey, why is it opening? We've got an employee ID, Jimmy.
I don't think the credentials are high enough. Need to find a higher rank ID.
Of course, that's if one nearby.
Oh, now we can go the way that I wanted to go.
Okay, direct confrontation with those shadows is unavoidable.
You ready? Well, I got everything else. They look more like diving bells beforehand, and then they're different.
For the glory of the company, for the glory of the company.
Also, did they questionably raise one arm?
Take them down, get a high rank employee ID.
What's the competition?
Did they change to purple again? Like, what a transformation! He changed outfit from gold to serious purple.
油断は禁物だぞ
料理してやるよフェルトラ
I don't really get it.
大技発動チャンス
That's ice.
絶景かな
Hey, Conan.
蹴散らせドエモン任せろ
I mean, chance up or literally guaranteed.
打ち抜けミラティ全力で行こ
We're never gonna get to do whatever the target audience thing does. We're just gonna see that you're not even gonna use weakness on them.
う先を急ごう
Just gonna finish him off. Bam, 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 bam. Meant to be them, but
What the hell? I thought they were supposed to have top rank ID.
そう
Need to defeat an enemy with even higher authority.
hey, Wanda, look over there! The portal.
Seems like a conveyor belt connected to another area.
では
If you follow it, you may find more elite firms. See where it leads one time.
Or not. Let's just take our treats and our rewards. Okay, now we've got the radioactive girl.
Na,
How do we go about finding this head honcho?
Looks like a quicksand in the areas now. It looks like there's a few special rooms coming up. Big wiggly dancey man.
そうな
There's a good chance one of them is our target. They look a bit fancier than that other robot did. I also should probably tweet out that I'm actually live, right? So prepared. So slow at typing today. WF. Okay. bombs for donos. So prepared, as you can see. Very, 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 very well prepared with what I wanted to write. Okay, right, let's go. New the Spaceport Arc. Sorry for that break. Okay. This door probably won't open. Feels like we need to explore the other door first. Before we try this door. The Dalek, there's a obvious panel. I'll just loot the treasure chest from under its nose. Another employee ID, but it looks different than what we have. It says intermediate. Oh, unfortunately, it's not top level. This should improve. It should prove handy as well. I agree. Let's take it. Good job that Dalek didn't know we were there at all. Stood right under its nose the whole time. Had moved it. Man, these Daleks are blinds. We were never in your range. He didn't even see us. Target exited my view range. What? It didn't even see me. That's all. That electric barrier definitely sure stops us from getting the treasure chests. Also, the door didn't prove much of a problem for us. You know, he's talking as though he can see us. He can't. Now he can. I don't think doors prove much of a problem, considering we smashed through the one without actually opening it. I think we might have to fight these guys, you know? There was a blue one and a red one together before, though. Another new enemy.
Why are you wearing those clothes? That is a violation of professional standards. You must obviously wear purple. And we're wearing gold and red right now.
It's going to change clothes. Everybody watch out. Oh, only they chose clothes. The red one, I guess, can stay in those. The others were wearing gold, which is a professional violation. Fire? They beat to fire? Let's have a look. I'll beat to fire. They're also probably very weak to hit them with radiation. You know what? She's not as strong as my one. With those spiky claws and that lazy issue. Well, ambulance, but not for me. You know that's what he's saying. Absolutely what he's saying.
Yeah, did anyone actually see that? It's like that gate down the hall just opened.
The first treasure. And it wants me to go that way, so I'm going to take on the strong enemy. Because he's got treasure and he's also a strong enemy. You come up. Give him the nuke attack. But it was actually pretty damn powerful.
わしの覚悟の証だ。全てを奪って
Like, she actually does a lot of damage, I guess. And didn't finish him.
惑わせミラディ。みんな頑張ろう。ナイス。その調子でやっちゃって。
I'm kidding.
かな。みんなお疲れさんだ。
I just wanted to see the other stack. You know, just see what it did. But I bet if you've made a lot of stacks, that one probably does a huge amount of damage, right? You just stack and stack and stack the other stuff until it eventually, you know, you unleash it with that one. This is tactically going slow. To wait for the Dalek to be in a better position to not have to. Enough. Of course we're ready. We got everything.
What are you doing here, Mr. Mammoth? Do you belong to?
Your faces are not registered in our database, intruders.
さあやるぜ。
Damn, we've been found out. Take them down, Wonder.
What do you mean faces? You don't have faces. You have.
モードが怖くないのかな。敵発見。撃ち抜け。は禁物だぞ。全力で行こう。相手が倒れた。今だ。お灸を据え
Maybe
て
the
あげ
nuke
ましょう。
will hit the other one. It did.
敵を一掃しましょ
You hear them?
う。
And
はい、
finish
終
them.
わり。
Hard enemy. Venom, venom, venom. This is, it seems, an intermediate level employee ID. Seems we are out of luck once again.
Damn it, again.
All employees, it's time for shift change. Let's all keep working until
Tells me I'm broken beyond repair.
Too real. Far too real.
It seems the way has presented itself to us. Perfect timing. Let's see if we can slip behind those shadows.
Far too real. Up. It's selected something else. Not even the correct in the mission stuff, and it's out in a different realm. You can feel it. Not just because of the music and the fact that we was making noises like it was selected something else down, but you know. Miyu! New character that we can form bonds with. I noticed there was a change difficulty option there. But, you know, I guess when we're already in it, there is no change in difficulty. But also, you know, change difficulty, it would be irrelevant if the characters that you have are already level 80 that it gives you, right? But, yeah, factory on a space station does seem like something my father would create. I'd hoped there could be a little more cognition for the actual products and the Okumura food brand, though. Okumura Foods, Noir, is your father related to food products like mine?
Sure is. It's pretty famous, haven't you? Big Bang Burger.
ビッグバンバーガー
Big Bang Burger?
What? Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
Wait, how could you not? They've even got one in Shibuya.
うちが経営してるハンバーガーのお店なの。
Company runs hamburger fast food restaurants. They've got an outer space theme too.
そうなの。
Oh, I've just realised how
私も父
shrimpy
が食品関係の経営者だって
Ryuji is.
聞いたこと
Look
は
at his
ない。
backbone shrimp. Like, he literally even has shrimp armour. That's so. This was my father's business. Also in the food business, but I've never heard of that.
あでもブームハンバーガ
Oh,
ーな
it
ら
does
知ってる
sound
よ。
like Boom Bang Burger. Right, of course, because we're in a slightly different universe, right?
ブー
Reborn.
ムバンバーガー
Boom Bang Burger? Okay, now it's my turn to be confused.
もしかしてワン
Maybe
ダーた
that
ちの
means
世界
the
には
world
ないの
Wonder
か
and
な。
its fans came from. There is no Big Bang Burger.
今までの経験
Based
から
on
察
what
する
has happened so far.
にわしらとお前
The
ら
worlds
の
that
暮
we
ら
live
す
in
世
may
界
have some
は
similarities, but they may in fact be different realms entirely.
別世界？
Different realms?
ああ
Indeed, we live in the same country, even the same city. The differences emerge when you look at
細
the
部が
details.
異なっている
Almost like it's a completely different game, but also the same, but not.
いわゆる平行線
Concept is sometimes referred to as parallel universes. Different realities diverge due to some kind of choice.
枝分かれ。それで
Branching off.
お店の名前
That's
だ
why
ったりも
things like
少し
the name
ず
of
つ
a
ず
shop
れて
could
い
be
る。
slightly different.
理論としては理解できる
I
けど
understand in theory, but is something that crazy impossible?
じゃあ
So, like, even the scholars for Yossi might not exist in each other's worlds.
なんか急に
It was kind of a lot taken all at once. It's like my head spin.
奇遇だなそい
It made my bones fly.
例えば仮にキャトルの言うよ
Supposing
うに
that, as Kettle says,
私
we
たち
do
が
live in
住む
different
世界、ど
worlds.
うして私たちは
Why
ここで
were all
引
of
き
us
合わ
brought
され
together
てしま
here?
う。
それに関しては
As for that part, I don't know. Everything I've said so far has been more speculation.
あ
Mere
くまでわ
speculation.
し
But also, they're all Phantom Thieves. Not important.
ワンダーの言う通りだ。
Wonder is right.
たとえ
Even
俺た
if
ち
we
が
do
違
come
う
from
世界
different
の人間、
worlds.
今は共に協力し
Right
合い
now, we're working
信頼し合う
together
仲
as
間だ
trusted allies.
Isn't that right?
そうだね
That's right.
違う世
We're
界に
from
いる
different
の
worlds, isn't that big a deal?
あ、
Yes,
むしろ
and the
君たち
truth
と出会え
is,
たことで
we've formed important bonds with all of you ever since we met.
確証のない話を
As we
続けて
find
も
more
仕
proof,
方
there
な
is no
い。
point in continuing the speculations. Got a good
確かに
point.
そうね。
Thanks, Joker.
私も難しいことは
I
分か
don't
んな
really
い
understand
け
all this complicated stuff either, but I know. I'm glad I met all of you.
だな
Sure, it's definitely been exciting. I can't say I've ever met a nicer bunch of folks.
さあ、それじゃあそろそろ
Well,
出
that
発しま
said,
しょう
we
か。
should move out. Top priority is still in the core, right?
そうだね行きましょう
Yes, let's go. The announcements say they were changing shifts, so I think all the shadows are gone. Right, let's graph them. A chance someone with a high rank employee is among them. I know it wants me to obviously follow the coins. I'll be back. I mean, it could just zap through the zappities, I bet.
They got shadows blocking the way.
Oh, if we start a fight here, the other shadows will probably notice there's anything else we can do.
なるほど
Oh, look, Wanda. Use this console. It seems we're able to control that robot inside the room.
わしの考えは
If we use the robot to investigate, it may be possible to avoid combat. Katayama Dam? Why does it say Katayama Dam when we're in the space station? Obviously not Katayama Dam, is it? They will never notice us as they stare at us. Since the electric fence has been deactivated. Let's work one time. Let's just proceed. Even though they're probably higher ranked than us. Or at least, you know, have a higher rank to being.
いいじゃないいいじゃない
Gates open. They're very easy to run past.
もらっといた方がよか。いただきます。
Treasure chests really crackle, huh? Yeah, we probably need to do the same in this room. Control the robot.
こうすべきだ。
The Yama down. Good job, there's a lovely maze. Hi. Hello, fellow robots. Why so angry? The latch backers of the hall have been disabled. They will never know that people are here. Never in a million years will they know we be here. The treasure chests right here. And there's a hard fight somewhere. A fight is inevitable. There's an enemy, so get ready. Of course, there's only the fight left. The cat froze the instant that he saw the big robot.
The hell is that? He's huge!
そうね。
But he exudes authority. Shadow probably holds a higher rank than the others. He is very much taller.
I have no time to speak to relating you. I am very busy and important.
よし。
He definitely looks high level, like he might have a high level ID. Let's hurry and take it.
And they all change to purple again.
容赦しないかね。
各自油断しないように。
風穴開けるぞバンドラン。料理してやるよペルトラ。
感謝です。
ハイライト発動可能よ。
Okay, so she doesn't necessarily knock him down.
打
Overload.
ち抜けミラティ。全力で行こ
That made a lot of noise.
う。いるよ。カルメン。
Burn him.
ペルソナ。芝居。
Finish one of the small ones. They're all gonna get up. He knocked him down, but my character was too slow. God, that is so questionable.
ペルソナ。
So he's weak to
こ
that.
れでどうだ。
And one of the others that are weak to
そ
fire.
れ。ペルソナ。
Just
一度だ
cycle
けだ
through.
と大思いかしら。
梅の花時。
せがって。
今。
Plum blossom.
さてどうしようかしら。私の出番ね。
I'm just going to specifically use his
風
doesn't
穴開
attack.
けるぞマンドラン。
He says.
出番だマンドラン。
He's not allowed to do it.
せペルトナ。
I'm not even gonna hit them with the fire just because I want to use her other move.
受けてみろ。
Lock.
打ち抜けミラテ
Just to do a mindful release after we've, charged her up a bit.
みんな怪我はないわね。
Didn't
お
do
疲
a
れ
lot more.
様。ハイラ。
I just wanted to use it. After, we gave her some stacks of the other thing. Okay, everyone, we've got high rank ID. With this, we should be able to bypass any gates. Our efforts have been fruitful. Awesome.
ィ。プリー。
Mission complete. Let's go back to the expo line. %. parallel universe. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Phantom Thieves continue to ponder over their reality.
わしを選んで正解だ。
As we continue ever onwards. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Does it look like she's wearing a mask on upside down?
結構疲れ
I've
て
been
きた
running
ね。
around a lot. I'm getting pretty tired.
だな。
Yeah, this palace is pretty long. Should we take a break here?
No. It's on your minds.
Excellent. I've been thinking about what we
さっき
talked
の
about
話に
earlier.
ついて私たちの住んでる世界が
Are
違
we
う
living
って
different
話。
worlds?
で
Yeah.
も私たちは
We
お
ended up in
互い
this
の世
place,
界でもなく
which doesn't seem to be
どっちつか
part
ずの
of
とこに
either
飛
of
ばされ
them.
ここ見たこと
There's
ないシャドウがいる
shadows
し
we've never seen
誰か
before,
の
but
パ
it
レスに似
seems to
た
be
ような
based off
謎
someone
空
else's
間だし
palace.
なんていうか
It feels
2
like
つの
there's
世
bits
界
and
の
pieces
パレ
of
スの要
palaces
素
from
が
both worlds
混ざ
clumped
り合って
together
存
here.
在し確かに
That's
以
true.
前飛ば
Filling
さ
all
れ
the
た
other
空
places
間
we
でも
ended up in.
お
They
互い
all
の
had
パレスの
elements
要
of
素
the
が
palace
混
mixed
ざって
together.
た自然にこんな現象
Seems
起きる
weird
のお
that
かしくないか
like something like that could happen on its own, right?
裏があるん
So
じゃ
I'm
ない
thinking
か
there
っ
must be
てな
something causing it.
裏
Like what?
何かしらの意志が介在
I hypothesize that some sort of intelligence is behind this. At least that's my I think. As preposterous as it sounds.
でも私たちを合
But
わ
if
せ
the
るのが
intent
目
was
的なら
just to get
どっ
us
ち
to
かに
meet,
飛ばす方が楽
wouldn't
そう
it
だ
have been
ろ
easier to send one of our teams over to the other?
それなのにあえて
Instead,
別
they
の
put
空
us
間に
all in
集め
this
られてる
separate place.
しかも
Not only that,
ここ
but
で
apparently
記
we lose
憶
our
がな
memories
くな
when
る
we
って
leave.
だったらますま
Which
す
leaves
何
me
を目
with
的
only
にしてる
even
か
more
疑問だ
questions about why they're doing this.
目的
I did. I don't know. This has
関わり
anything
はわ
to
からないけ
it.
ど
There's something a bit usual
ピラ
about
ミ
the
ッドに
pyramids.
私たちもナビたちも知らな
Those
かった
mirrors
壁が
none of us recognize, not even
あれが
our
ヒントにならない
Perhaps
かしら
those offer some sort of clue.
確かに混ざり合った世界と思われる中で
That's a
別
Mongol
のもの
mix
が
of
存
elements
在し
from
てい
other
たこと
palaces.
は
There's something
意味があり
entirely
そう
new.
あれが本当に三毒の煩悩を
This
指してるなら
did refer to
ヒントに
three
なるかも
poisons. Could that be a clue?
煩悩
Three pleasures, desires. You did mention that
確
in
かそち
your
らの世
world
界では
desires
欲
were
望
being
が
stolen
奪われ
away,
ている
yes?
という話だったな
So they're two different worlds, and the third one's the third world of desire or whatever. But also, you know, it's just an issue so that they can play the whole of the main Persona quest without it being actually Persona 5, right? You know, that we can do Persona 5 without it being and copying and stealing their actual storyline, but we can still make you play it in a different way, in its own story. We're taking them back.
なるほどな
I see. Now that you mention it, our world is actually full of desires.
Yeah, all those shitty adults who only think about themselves.
じゃあ
So we got a world without desire and a world with too much desire. All mix them together. So what does that mean?
ちょう
Maybe
ど
it's
良
all
くなる
supposed to balance
とか
out.
誰にとってちょう
To
どいい
exactly decide what's balanced.
その利益を得る誰かが2つの世界をくっつけよう
Maybe
として
someone out there
い
who
る
would benefit from the two worlds being combined.
But they're stealing desire from our world and putting it into their one, is that what they're saying? That's why it's the same people but rebalanced.
いやー考えすぎ
No,
だ
you're overthinking it. There's no way a person could pull this off.
そんな冷凍人間にできるわけないし。
That's a total fantasy kind of plot.
そうだな
You're right.
それこそ
It would
神の
take
ごとき
truly
力でもなけれ
godlike
ば
power to cause
こん
something
な
like
事
this
象
to
は引き起こせん
happen.
だ
Not like there's some guy that's behind it all or anything. In a velvet room or anything.
今の話どう思う？
What are your thoughts on all of this? Is it possible?
やっぱたくさん喋っ
We've
ちゃった
been
ね。
standing and talking too long.
そろそろ
Let's hurry up
先
and
に
keep
進もう
moving.
か。では
Let's go to that console at the exits and make use of those employee IDs we've acquired. It's still a bit further to the core. Don't let your guard down just yet. Also, the coins have respawned. Portal closed behind us. Nice. Yeah.
なんてこと。
Enemy. Need to take him on.
そんな感じし
Anyone else have a good feeling about this one? Well, all of them we've been doing very well on.
ハイライト発動可能よ。うかつだったわね。一気に行きましょう。
Her thing seems very powerful.
とっておきはいかが。
Okay, we're doing the +1 just because it might kill one of them. Even though, you know, the other one might have attacked something else, but it might not have. You know, it might as well do the thing if they're definitely need to.
アルビルだ。
Right, I don't think he reflects lightning.
撃ち抜けミラディ。全力で行こう。ロブロイ。
You said you stole my idea off the internet.
わしのペルソナ。
ペルソナティターニアバフォメットヤノシーク
He is weak against that one. Ow. Finish it.
梅の花のように。
We already took our chance to strike him.
何か気になるものがあるね。
Something important to the golden treasure chest.
いただいていこう。
I am curious about this. What's that do? Just jump back down here. Okay. Didn't think they would be, but to try.
シャドウがいるよ。気をつけて。
Disable the electric fence in order to get to them.
そうね。
Because of that, maybe we should use it. You're thinking, you throw the robot, that take down the electric fence. Who would have guessed? Right, nothing else to do over there. At the Yamadama. I mean, I might as well get all of the coins.
宝箱があるよね。
Shame the robot can't get
回
the
収する
treasure.
かの判断は任せるわ。ワンダ。
Okay, maybe we didn't already have authentication permission and now maybe we skipped a step. Oh, something disabled. Treasure. Just a robot. But hadn't it got sidetracked?
何か気になるものがあるね。もらっておこう。
He-
now we've got a way across. Just cross over the top of the arc. Lead alarm driver.
宝箱があるよね。回収するかの判断は任せるわ。
And all three of them's pretty good. All the stuff. Right, Wonder. Grab this gate, there's a good chance we'll not be able to turn this. You're okay with that? You got everything. Don't worry about it. Yeah, then you have a high rank ID, we'll be able to get this gate. Do your thing, no problem. It's no longer wearing a alien head slap.
Okay, it's on.
Go, everyone. Anna Kim, hello, hello. Passing by to say hi. Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? I see your wiggly worm. Hopefully you're having a good day. I appreciate you coming by to say hi. Hopefully you had a nice weekend. Hopefully your week will go well. Yeah, we're just playing the usual games, as always. You know, not much extra thought went into special streams or anything to raise money for charity because I'm too busy working. Too busy. Hopefully things are going well for you. Hopefully the synchronization as well with the new cam, because I don't know if I necessarily got it all set up well. Okay, so 5-8. Then there's only 2 more missions, but we can't go to them because they unlock after a certain amount of time. Okay, story characters. So this will be the last one of the story levels. But there's still more that we can do around the game. So it's not like it's the end of the stream or anything. There's definitely more that we can do. Wiggly wiggly. Spice. Oh, thank God, it's a space! Palace, but we're in space! Yes, it's a spaceport. Didn't you catch that from when they said it's a space team? We're in a space station and we're in space. We just supposed to go out there, is it even safe? Actually, it's totally okay if you just a few seconds. Hold your breath and you'll be fine. You won't be decompressed or anything.
No, you don't have to start holding your breath now, Noir.
Right, thanks. That makes sense. Yeah, let's get ourselves ready and move out. Hold your breath now, because we're going to open the door and blast you out into space. So it's only a few seconds of explosive decompression. You'll be fine. Alpha.
Let us leave her, I'll do something. It'll probably blast us out into space.
I hope the door on the other side is open. Retreat.
It appears the airlock has been activated. Yes, the other side is definitely open.
Oh wait, they shut the doors. We splattered against it like a like a bird trying to fly against a open window and they can't figure out or fly. No, we're trapped out in space and we're about to die now. Good job they didn't think that one through too hard, right? I mean, it's a cognitive palace. What if they just think that they can breathe in space? And they can breathe in space. Not like it really space. Plus, I bet there would be spacesuits somewhere, right? And their outfits are just cognitive outfits, so they could just cognitive themselves space outfit. The second airlock is now active. What? They're all of them then.
No.
Yeah, I believe there are still more airlocks. Let's find the corresponding lever in the path.
Should be able to navigate the same way as before.
Look at it. Well, this one also says alpha, but are they all alpha even though they're different buttons? Hi. Expertly snuck past, you've got to admit. Especially how many times he turned back rounds, you know? This one. Zigzagging. This one must be a strong enemy that we have to fight.
Leave us behind that enemy. I've no other choice but to head first, run into it and attack it. Defeating is the only way to proceed. Let's go on.
Oh, it's a lily. We already did attack it though. You know, let's just stand on the stairs as well. Oh no. It's the only way. Running headfirst into already attacking it. I love how they keep giving me this character can't actually injure these enemies. Story based, but you have to have things that can't actually do damage to the enemies. And also isn't their weakness, but enjoy being forced to fight them the hard way. For story reasons, of course. Well, the Lilium's are weak to ghost. Not ghost, to gun, which she does have, but at the same time, they're already dead. Okay, these are also weak to gun. And again, they're already dead. So we could have just shot them all with guns. Could have. But I didn't think. Well, of course they're all weak to gun. So it's not like the you have no ability to damage them was actually that important, because we can just turn the guns on. And they all have guns. P.S. and your airlock has been out. Go Wanda. Has it been activated? It looks very not active. I guess it's color based, even though the other one went to blue when it was active and was red. This one of these does say Omega rather than Alpha. Trying to make sure he's not too close to the thing I want to knife. Activate to fight. Okay, Alpha's back active. Care about us. Okay, there's a strong fight at the end of this thing, probably. There's a chance the enemy's been preparing for an ambush. You're prepared to fight? Yeah, because they've got everything else, and there's only a strong fight waiting, so it's got to be.
More enemies, guard the elevator. We want to take the elevator. We have no choice but to go fight. Let's go on.
Oh. This is different. I've seen this enemy before. Like, not gun weak. Nah. I mean, attacking 3 things at once is still bad. Or 2. Okay, most of them will lead to psychic. He shoots it. Yeah, shoot.
くらえ。
チャージ完了だ。ぶっ放せ。
よし. Well, that's sorted.
よかった。
And everyone's okay. Take a quick break before we go on. A quick break until next time that we stream the rest of the story. Because it's time locked. Convenient. Okay, so 2 days until the other stuff goes. Not going to do them necessarily in 2 days. Okay, we can claim a lot of stuff. Challenge! Avadava. Avacadava. Whatever. Okay, so we can also get 3,000 worth of stuff. So there's them. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy that. I mean, it's 150. Fortune Revelation. Don't necessarily care about gold things. Okay. We haven't bought all of the gold things. And purple crystals to make it balanced. Okay, and then, you know, we can get the other things. And the rest is just, you know, basic-y things, right? But as we complete the rest of the story and we do the rest of the stuff, we'll get the other bits. Okay, so spin to win raffle. There's log into the game. Okay, let's draw 5 for this. See what we get. Just you know, we had 5 tickets. And the Metro of Desire is a thing that we can go to. Also got a lot of the main rewards for that. Tycoon, sorry. We've already got the maximum level cap for Tycoon of Season 1, which is just a card game. We've got a Millie coin that we can claim. Because the day has ticked on whilst we were in the quest story. We can get a multiplier on the cafe, or we can get a multiplier on Kuretoni. Let's go see Kuretoni. Do the daily and do some other things, and then we'll do other quests and things. See what we end up doing. He's detected a threat. Go. Where are we gonna go? Nobody knows. But we have gone everywhere we can with it. Let's try some ramen shops. Sure, let's go to the ramen shops. Natalo! Hello. How are you? You're in a car with T-Torp. Currently our car entertainment. Thank you, I appreciate it. How's the car trip going? Hopefully you're all having a good day. And how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Obviously, you know, if you're driving or you need to do things, then no worries. But I do appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you choosing me as your entertainment. Now, what do we do for today's investigation? Do we follow the beaten path or try something new? That is the question. Go for a car trip. But hopefully you had a lovely weekend. Everything went well. Okay, right. You missed the most of the story quest stuff, so you know, now we're on to side quest things and other things. But hopefully I will still be able to keep up the entertainment. And hopefully it's a nice car trip. Hopefully with some lovely sights. And we got tasks that we can cash in. Had an intense weekend with birthday party and then Christmas hangout with family. Nice. Hopefully good intense and not bad intense. Because, you know, intense can go both ways. But birthday party and Christmas celebration sounds like it should be good intense rather than bad. So hopefully it was a lovely fun time. Mission. Gonna go to this mission. Held a pigeon today. Sorry if you saw his Discord. I did see that you got to take the rope off its foot, right? So congratulations, and you know, very rare to be able to hold a pigeon or even touch one. So well done, good job. And I guess, you know, nice to get to hold a pigeon, right? And you also got to rescue them from the stuff on their foot. So, no, good job. Let's go see this other character. There's a nice pigeon as well. It looked a nice pigeon. And you know, it was good that your mom was there to take pictures as well, because, you know, you might have got to hold the pigeon but had no one there to take the pictures as well. So now you got both. Mission received. You'd hex this guy. I feel like that gruff looking guy is staring at me. Wearing his t-shirt very weird. Let's just stare back at him. He looked away. Maybe he didn't mean to make eye contact. Egon Spengler. Help, thief! He didn't do a good job of running past us, did he? But somehow he knocked us over. We were just barely putting our hands up to stop him. I need to DJ some Google Maps now. But soon home. Take care. No worries. Have a good rest of your trip and yeah, have fun DJing those Google Maps. On the next exit, turn left. I don't know if the next exit is left. But yeah, have fun and have a good night. And I do appreciate you coming and hanging out for a bit. And I do appreciate being your in-car entertainment. So yeah, take care and have a lovely night. To both of you, I appreciate you both being here. Have a lovely night. And if I don't see you when you get back or anything, have a lovely night. Take care. But you might still be lurking for all I know while you're also DJing the Google Maps. It's just hard to multitask, right?
Damn it, you little punk, stay out of my way or you're dead. What are you looking at, Blondie?
The hell do you think I'm looking at? You got a lot of nerve standing in front of me.
Crap, not the Yakuza.
No, it's the Egon Spengler. He's very spangly and pink. Who said I was a Yakuza? He dropped the bag and ran for his life. Must be her bag. Should I give it back to her? No, we should just hold on to it and just run away with it ourselves, obviously. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without you. Take care. Hey, kids. That was freaking awesome. You fell over like a champion for barely putting your hand out. You looked like a complete idiot. The way you stopped that thief in his tracks. That took some serious guts, kid. Just barely putting your hand out and then getting knocked over like that. You gotta remember, that crook you're messing with, who knows what he could have done to you. You're lucky he was just a wimp. Try not to get yourself killed, okay? Keep that in mind. Well, thank you and honesty. That's right, you gotta listen to your elders. Hey, at least you didn't hurt. You seem like a good kid even though you got knocked on your ass. Name's Tetsunojo Shishida. You need any help around Shinjuku, I'm always your guy. So what's your name, kid? Jason. Aventura, huh? That's easy enough to remember. Doubt you'll have much difficulty remembering my name. I mean, how many other Tetsunojo Shishidas do you know? That's my real name, I'll have you know. My pop-pops gave it to me. He wanted something old-fashioned, something with character. What's that? A meme? It's the cops. What are you two stood up here? With your arms out, you're under arrest. What arms? Can't you see I've got none? That I definitely don't hide them under this weird way that I'm wearing this jacket or anything. Come on, put your hands out, you're under arrest. Received reports that a student was being harassed by a suspicious individual. And who should we find here but Shishida? I had a feeling it was you.
What? I ain't erasing that kid. I'm just chatting with him. Alright. Would you just mind coming with us? You can have a nice long chat at the station. Fine. I have to. Not like we don't do this whole song and dance every goddamn time. You're in high school, aren't ya? You should hurry home. It's getting late. To explain the situation before he gets into trouble. Tell the officers about the bag thief that Shishida helped stop them. If I can find Shishida again sometime. Yeah, except maybe looks can be deceiving, huh? Maybe he was also part of it. You know, maybe the thief was stealing it for him, and you know, because we interrupted, he was like, but really he was running to him to give it to him. Unlock city life, talk to the Shishida. That wasn't the mission that I thought was going to happen. The heart of Rakugo. Tetsunoju Shishidu. Something in front of the Himboka bookshop. I'll go check on him. I thought we were unlocking the Miyu story. Jigamo, Goku no Shiroki. Kaijare Sugu no. Yeah, no, this is supposed to be translated into English. It's a long day, is it not? What was the rest of his name? Well, if it ended Ventura. There's no way that that's some guy who's part of his name. How you doing? Perfect timing, kid. Got a wee favour to ask you. Say, might not look it, but I'm actually a big fan of traditional Japanese kanji. Rakugo. You can collect books about it. And there's this Rakugo book I want to get at the Nakaniya bookstore. But last time I was there, I kind of scared the staff and they called the cops on me. And now it's a bit hard for me to go in. You know, I scare them with my flamboyant purple shirts and my polka dot undershirt and my not wearing my sleeves in my jackets. Terrified them. I was wondering, you wouldn't mind buying the book from me? Of course, I ain't asking you to do it for nothing. I'll pay you for your trouble. So, what do you say? Think you could help me out of here? Sure. I knew I counting your kid. Means a lot. The book's called Rakugo and You. Make sure you get the right one. What if I didn't? You're just gonna stand there and watch me? Oh, what can we buy? Well, we've bought everything else, so I think the only thing that's left to buy is Rakugo and You. But we've bought everything else that the shop possibly has. Hi, I got your book. Ah, thanks, kid. I really owe you one. What if we could read it on the train, though? Before giving it in. That book's actually out of print now. I've been looking all over it, but that's still the only place I've seen it. Also, it's free. Never guessed you'd been to Rakugo. Why was it free? What? Don't think I'd be the type. Well, I suppose my pop-ups was into it originally. I guess his passion for it kind of rubbed off on me. And I got into it too. But my memory's terrible. I'm always forgetting the punchline. For example, there's this one joke about a fish seller. And the fish seller's a real lousy dude, always getting hammered and screwing up at the work next day. One day, he finds his wallet on the ground and he opens it up and it's full of cash. The fish seller's over the moon thinking he's rich. He races home and celebrates by drinking himself silly. But when he wakes up the next morning, his wife says to him, "Wallet? I don't see any wallet. You must have dreamt it all. In another one of your drunken stupors." And what happened? Well, the fish seller realizes how foolish he was, quits booze right then and there, swears to take his job seriously. Pretty sure it's something about that comes about after that, but I can't remember for the life of me. But anyway, the gist of it is that the fish seller ends up changing his ways. That really bugging me now. How the rest of the dance skit go? Doesn't sound like a joke, does it?
Oh, my bad. I nearly forgot to thank you for buying me the book. Appreciate it, kids. And if you happen to come across any other Raikugo book, you reckon you can pick them up for me? That's what I like to hear. You go, you kids. I reckon Taito Bookstore in Shibuya probably has more books I'm looking for. But I mean, if I rocked up in Shibuya in this getup, the cops would be breathing down my neck as soon as I left the station. Called the fashion police. Just because a guy happens to be wearing a suit, flicking back his hair, that don't mean he's a goddamn Yakuza. Also, you know, not wearing his arms in his... Definitely not. So we're just going to immediately go on the train to go buy the book. Open up bookstore. Palace of Laughter. We got on the train to go buy the book and immediately go back to it. Look, I went so straight away to get you your book. Not eager much. Hey, kid, what brings you here? Wow, you really went and picked this up for me straight away. Thanks, kids. I hate to tell you this now, after you went to all that trouble and got on the train straight away to get it and then came straight back. I'm afraid I don't have any more time to read books no more. Why the very, very, very sudden change? I was out drinking and lost something that an old buddy of mine asked me to look after for him. Something that happened to be pretty hefty price tag. I searched high and low for it, but I can't find it anywhere, so I've got to pay him back. Searched high and low for it, but I can't find it anywhere, so I've got to pay him back. Why did you just repeat that line like it's Groundhog Day? I don't know. Didn't get a good look at it. It was inside, so I've got no clue what it was. But it was my fault for losing it, so naturally I've got to take responsibility for that and pay my old pal back. That's why I've got to get me a job and take some serious cash. But well, there aren't exactly too many places that'd be willing to hire a guy like me, so my options are pretty limited. I know a lot of part-time places. You wouldn't happen to know any places, would you? If you got any leads, I'm all ears. Can't say I have the brains, but I've got the brawn in spades. So yeah, my grandparents worked on a fishing boat. I used to help them when I was younger. Something about losing the wallet. So, suppose I got some fishing know-how too. How to catch them, deal them, afterwards, that sort of thing. Something along those lines would be great, but where the heck would those kind of skills come in handy? A fishing boat? Where would fishing skills be handy?
What's that? Are we hiring? As a matter of fact, yeah, we just had a part-time position open up. We welcome anyone who's got experience in fishing with open arms. Pay's not too bad either. It's all how many shifts you can take.
Hey, I just went and spoke to this fishing guy and immediately came back. Oh, so you're saying there's a part-time position open at the fishing pond in Ishigaya? Well, damn, that sounds like the perfect fit. Thanks for helping me out there, kid. It means a lot. Probably take a while to pay off my debt, but I'll just keep chipping away at it best I can. Next time, I should check in and see how it's doing. Turn to Zoshigaya. But he was still there. Not like we just immediately went on with the same quests. Wonder what happened to Shishida. If I have time, I should see how he's doing. Wait until tomorrow. Another bookstore. Immediately back on the train. Eye patch man.
Hey boss, did you hear that Shishida's got a job at the fishing ponds? Sure did. That chump's gotta work hard to pay back those fat stacks he owes me.
But all that was really inside was some cheap canned food, right?
Ha ha ha, for all he knows, he lost the national treasure. That dumbass didn't even question the bullshit I fed him. So to say he won't be hurting for cash for the next time for a wee while.
Boy, you sure found one gullible sucker, boss.
You got that right. If I'd known he was that gullible, I'd have pulled this on him ages ago.
But what'll you do if Shishida finds out you tricked him?
That ain't gonna be a problem after all. I've got a contract made him sign it right here.
You're a genius, boss. You seem to thought this whole thing through. I have to tell him right away. You've been tricked by the man with an eye patch. You can barely read a contract. How did you fall for that? Why does Shishida now live in our town? Why are you at our shop? Hey, thanks again for helping me land a job. Things have been going great. Actually, just wrapped up shit for another gig, so just stopped here to chill for a bit. I might not have much time these days, but you know, working hard ain't half bad. Oh yeah, so what was he wanted to tell me? I overheard these two guys talking. Well, come on, don't leave me hanging here. Sam, old buddy pulled one over on me. You can't expect me to believe that, can you? Then again, I suppose you ain't really the Joker type, are you, kid? Why so serious? Alright, I gotta believe you, kid. Thing is, though, I signed a contract promising that I'd pay him back. Well, contract's legally binding and all that. Yeah, but it's only a can of cat food. You can pay him for that easily. His name's Tadao Kishima. I used to work with him. What kind of work? Both used to work in the crap food truck. I don't know. The first thing about baking, so I'd handle all the other tasks. But well, that business didn't end up lasting too long. Kishima told me he's involved in financial work now. Man, you think you'd know a guy, and then all these years later go and pull something like this. I think I'm gonna have to have a little chat with Kishima tomorrow. Thanks for bringing all this to my attention, kid. Seriously, I appreciate it. Yeah, scamming people financially. That's what he did. That's what business he went into. Financially scamming people. In a dark alley. In an adult Sony store. Go up the stairs. Yes, it's not there. I'll wait here for Shishida to show up. Kishima, you asshole. I know that precious item of yours was just some canned cat food, you lying son of a bitch. Yeah, the cat food's precious.
Kishida, if I'm mistaken, I seem to recall you signed a contract. And that contract never specified what the item was, just you owe me 1,000,000 yen if you lose it.
You got that. Doesn't matter if it was canned food or the Mona Lisa. Deal's a deal. So, how's it feel, Shishida? A pretty good life lesson for you, huh? You can think of that mill as your tuition fee. How could you betray me like this without the slightest sense of guilt? You and I go way back. Or I could just buy another can of cat food and trick you, huh?
That's right, you're like a brother to me, but even brothers have to pay back what they owe.
Kima, why the hell do you become such a backstabbing bastard? What happened to my old buddy at the food truck who used to bake crepes with grit? Don't give me that crap. You were always getting in my goddamn way. You couldn't bake a crepe to save your life. I noticed it way back then. You're a hard worker, but a gullible fool. That's when I realised I'd make way more cash tricking suckers like you than baking crepes. You scheming scumbag. I'll make you regret what you've done. Oh yeah, I'd like to see you try. Like the other guy who took your eye. You see that, Kashima? Hold it right there. Crap, not the cops again. Alright, Kashima. Am I right in understanding that you caught your friend here in a scam? It's there, this guy lost something very precious to me and... Give it up, we heard the old thing. Kashima, we've been following you on suspicions of illegal money lending and extortion. Now we finally have the proof to take you in. You're coming with us, boy. We caught the whole thing on tape. I don't know what you're talking about. You got the wrong guy. I know, Kashima, you're under arrest. God damn it. Didn't even hang of it. You need to be more careful, Shida. If you'd started a fight, we would have had to arrest you too. You guys sure did turn up at the perfect time. Were you guys tailing Kashima or something? Oh, we received an autonomous tip with two guys that look like they're about to get into a fight. An anonymous tip. How about that? You were one of his scam victims, weren't you, Shishida? Would you mind explaining everything to us at the station? I had a feeling you'd ask that. Man, I got work soon. Anonymous. Anonymous. Can't go up the stairs anymore. I wonder what happens to Shihiro. If I have time, I should see how it's doing, standing right there in front of us. Looks like you helped me out once again. Thanks, kid. I owe you big time. What are you talking about? Ha! Didn't think you can pull the wool over my eyes, kid. I know it's you. Whenever I have to talk to the cops, they usually grill me on every dang word that comes out of my mouth. But because you called the cops to me, everything went surprisingly smoothly. They even made that backstabbing jerk Kashima reimburse everything I paid him up till now. Heck, everything resolved itself so neatly. I almost want to laugh. Feels like I'm in a Kugo skit. Guess you can quit your job now. You're right. But I think I'm going to keep working that gig at the fishing pond you introduced me to. Kid. You remember that one Rakugo gimmick I was telling you about before? One where the drunken fish seller found a wallet full of cash, but his wife told him he must have grabbed it. I actually managed to remember how it ended. Turns out the wallet was real after all, but the wife turned it in to the authorities without telling them. But because she did that, the fish seller became an honest worker. So, when he found out the truth, he wasn't angry one bit. In fact, he was grateful. Sounds familiar. Right, I'm just like that fish seller from that gag. Except, it wasn't my loving wife who hid the truth from me, but my backstabbing buddy instead. After I quit my crepe truck job, I never looked for another gig. I'm wandering around aimlessly, no direction. But after all this, I feel like I came to learn and appreciate the importance of a hard day's work. That's when I realized, dang, Rakugo really is amazing. It ain't just about making you laugh, it teaches you life lessons too. Oh shoot, that reminds me, I haven't even paid you back for those Rakugo books you got me that cost you nothing. I know it's super late, but here, this is thanks for everything you've done. Thanks. Say, have you heard the Rakugo skit about the kids with a really long name? Jugimu, Jigamu, Goko no Surukira, Kaija, Rishigyo no? You mean the place in Wales? Dang it, how's it go again? I always get stuck on that part. You know, kids. I don't know the rest of it. Actually, she just seems to be back to normal self again. It ends, something like that. Lang or Silly Willy, or I don't know, it's a long one. Go to Shinjuku. Invited by the Little Mermaid. Okay, so that's the actual quest I was trying to do. What have we got? Sale at the flower shop first. Camilla seeds, moon seeds. We've got 800,000 yen. 10's the purchase limit. Okay. We've got infinite money. Oh. Right. Way more money. We're not using any of it. Okay. Sold out of all of those seeds. The smart planter. Yes, you might like it. I can buy 100 of those. 82, 55, 0 natural nutrients. 4 of those flower baskets. Ramen shop. Can't buy ramen. Jinko parlor. Can't buy anything there. I mean, we got some seed. Okay, let's go to see the Little Mermaids. Who is also in Shinjuku. Different point in time. Vending machine? What is the vending machine? Brakes. We've got a few. More vending machines. Movie theatre. Okay, she's putting on a puppet show. Trying to look at her puppets. It's a mermaid. It's a little mermaid. Is it the Little Mermaid? Long, long ago, there was a mermaid princess who lived deep down in the ocean. And that guy's also going to stare at us. What a show. Like the puppet came to life in front of us. You get going, you'll be late for your piano lesson. He's making us swim around in a circle pretty good, actually. Wait up. Is that why she also seems to like float weird? Because she's actually a puppet? Rather than, you know, not able to walk, because obviously she can. Maybe I should give her something for the show. I've got 800,000 yen. Would you like a very, very paltry amount?
Excuse me, young lady, do you have a moment? You're allowed to perform here without prior approval. Do you have a permit? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Just a moment. That's weird. I swear I put it right here.
It's just not up in a place where we can see it clearly. Now I'll need to see some identification.
Run for it.
You're a student. Your handbook or ID will do just fine. Have them on you?
My permit's around here somewhere, I swear. Yes, let's look near her money and point to the money. Oh, there it is. Thank you so much.
You are? Are you two classmates? Show me your student ID so I can see where you go to school.
Bellies. Strange.
Katsu, or school in Shimokitazawa. Is it? You are?
That's weird. Your name is this, and you are? Yes, I'm the person that you just named. So what are you saying, and you are? Or are you asking her? Is that her idea? Piece of paper.
佐原美優です。あとこれ許可
I'm
証です。
Miyu Sahara, and here's my permits. Very expertly written.
Okay, thanks. I know it's a pain, but always have your student ID on you even when you're not in uniform, okay? Oh, then try and get back home soon, or your parents might get worried.
I will. Thanks for checking on me. Have we met somewhere before, mermaid girl that we definitely called on a million times?
あ、いえ、
I don't think so. I think the officers just assume we're classmates.
私に使うみ
So
たいに
if
な
I
っちゃ
felt
っ
like
て
I've taken
ごめんなさ
advantage
い。
of you, I didn't mean to
巻
get
き
you
込むつもり
involved
は
in
なか
that.
った。ちょっと
The t-shirt
事情
seems
があっ
very
て
dirty.
身分証出せなくて。
Gotta show my ID for reasons.
言っとき
But
ま
I
すけど
swear, it's not like I'm a criminal or
別に
something. My
犯罪者
permit's
じゃないですから
real,
ね。
look.
さっきは本
I'm
当
really
にすみ
sorry
ま
for
せん。
earlier, but thank you for helping me.
お兄さん、
Your name was Jason, right? You
ずっと見
stayed
て
to
て
watch
く
the
れて
whole
ました
show,
よ
didn't
ね。
you? That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
あれ、さっきの職質がなければ、
Went for the police interrogation right now. I've ended on a high note.
改めて私、
Said it earlier, but my name's Miyu Sahara.
見ての通
As
り、
you saw, I'm a
大
street
道芸人で
performer.
クラゲって芸
My
名
stage name
で
is
リ
Jelly,
姫のマリオネットショーを
and
や
I
ります。
do puppet shows of the Little Mermaids.
どうぞごひいきに。
I'd love to see you in the crowds again sometime, the crowd of 2 people. Because I have no crowds. So come watch, okay? Because I need an audience. Why Jelly?
私のミユって名
My
前。
name is written
海に夕日の
characters for
夕
sea
って書
and
くの
evening
で
together. Okay, I see. Wobbly jelly, like the sea. An evening. Evening sea. So we're eating evening sea when we have jelly, because it's like water that's wobbly. For evening times.
夕に点を一個
But
余
he
分
adds
に
just one
足し
extra
て
line to
ク
evening.
ラゲって感
Changes
じです。
the reading of my name to jellyfish.
将来は超有名
I
なアイ
hope
ド
you
ル
can
芸
look
人
forward
に
to
なります
watching
から
me become a
期待
super
してて
famous
くださ
street
い
performer
ね。
in the future. I'm wobbly like a
最近
jellyfish.
面倒なこと
Things
が
have
続
been
いてて
pretty rough recently, so I haven't
ちょ
been
っ
feeling
と
very
テンシ
motivated
ョン
today.
下がりでも
After
お兄さん
talking
と
with
お
you,
話
I
しして
feel
た
my
ら
passion
やる
soaring
気
to
め
new
ちゃくちゃ湧いて
heights.
きました。私
I'm pretty confident when it comes to being liked by other people.
話してるだけで元気に
This
な
is
る
the
の
first time I
初め
felt
てです。
better by talking to someone.
何
What's your
か
secret?
コツとかあ
I'm
る
a
んでしょ
phantom
うか。
thief and you're also a phantom thief.
機会があったらぜひ教えて
If
く
we
だ
get
さ
to talk later, you gotta tell me. Also, you keep calling me little brother in the other. So, it is.
我は汝は我汝新たなる欲望の共振をつかみたい。
But Nanji as well.
それはすなわち破滅の円環へと抗う生命の芽吹きなり。
The ring.
我が汝らの欲望の共鳴にさらなる成長を求める。
But then again, Nanji is also desire. Power of love. Unlock the limited edition keychain, crystal healing, and candy sets. Okay, interesting, interesting.
い。
It's okay with
も
you.
し
Can we
よ
exchange
かったら
contact info?
テンション下がった日
Instead
で
of
も
I'm feeling down,
あなた
like,
に見ててもらえるだけで
maybe having you in the
やる
audience
気
will
出
boost
そう
my
で
motivation again.
ありがとうございます。
Thanks. But also, you're a phantom thief. I mean, you already have you.
今日のお礼も
I'll repay
い
you
つ
for
か
helping me
必
today, I
ずします
promise.
から。じゃあまた。
Okay, bye for now. I'll be in touch. I guess that also means she isn't the other girl
こ
that
れ
was
からよろ
promised
しくお願
weirdly.
いしますね。
Next time. Parted ways for now. Okay. Can engage in city life again. Multiplied. Multiply. You know, normally it said big rewards, but now it says multiply. Because it multiplies by the 3, and you know, the multiply doesn't apply when it's not applied. So it can't multiply if you don't apply the multiplication for the big rewards. It is I, the famous street performer Jelly, aka Miyu. Thanks for Jelly and Shinjuku. Excited for your next show. I'm thinking of doing another one in Shinjuku. So don't be a stranger. See, now, because she was called Jelly, I just think Julie. Go to the cafe. Let's fall asleep with our coffee. One sip is all it takes. Fall asleep. Feel like I discovered. We did fall asleep at the table. Mini cactus! Nice. And charm. Okay. Knowledge and guts we have in robes, but everything else we're kind of lacking. But everything is at least 12 now. A lot of things. Go to the arcade for some rewards, or we can spend time with Yowling and try to level up. I think we should try to level up the characters. Because we've got infinite money and infinite stuff, really. And again, you know, we sit with a million different things that we never use. I mean, it really seems to want to take me to this one, so let's go. Super high. Triple. For the barely that we needed to get to the next level. Now, Ling, we're not going to give you anything because, you know, we've already leveled you up. Level 14. Last work at the Candy Craft store. You're still getting multiplied. I know it does mean that we have less activities that we do, but why not get more rewards for less clicking through a million different things, right? Plus, you know, these things are all repeaters. In your old high score. Boom Bang Burger. Not Big Bang Burger. We can multiply or we can form rewards. Either form the bonds. Because it's story. Great, then should we head to our usual haunts? Say that again, I dare ya! Literally did that voice. Sounds like something's going on in our usual haunts. Go check it out. I'd normally decline, but I don't want to cause you undue stress by saying no. After all, it would impact our results. Go if you want, but make it quick.
What the hell's your problem? You get lost.
Well, you see, there are other guests, so you need to wait your turn. Yeah, so, we're playing Guest 2, aren't we? That's not the issue.
Remember it, if you got something to say, speak up.
I'm sorry, please enjoy. Wow.
What are you looking at? This ain't no free show.
In these two on divine justice. Strike different arcades across the city.
There are videos of them monopolizing one machine for the entire day.
Sucks. Finally had free time today and wanted to play it. Oh well, maybe next time. Guess I gotta stop them.
Let's do this, kid. You got a problem?
You're being a nuisance.
You said you could boss us around. Mind your own fucking business.
In this world, it's come first served. You're too slow. So just gotta suck it up.
Okay, Sonic. We're paying customers too, and all have the same right.
Come again?
I'm a busy man and don't want to waste any more of my precious time on this. Since this is an arcade, how about we settle things with a game?
Okay.
Did you know this shooting game has both versus and co-op modes? We'll play in pairs on the same level and compete for the best score. How about a special losers have to do whatever the winners say?
Interesting. Then if you two lose, you have to get on your knees and lick our boots.
Step on your heads. I've always wanted to try that.
Fine, but if you lose, you'll have to leave this arcade. That a deal? These guys won't listen to reason, but there's no other way.
We'll go first. Don't run away crying. Got it?
Too late for apologize. Better get ready to scrabble.
Show us what you got.
Good luck. You'll need it.
8,800 points. These two really killed it. I just looked them up. Apparently they're actually playing tournaments. This doesn't look good.
I'll handle the small fry. You take out the tough enemies. Leave it to me. Alright. You really know how to focus when in a pinch. I'll be counting on it. Let's do this. Small fry. Small. That'll take out every last one. Keep on coming. You're no match for us. Pick up the pace. Is that all you got? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's kick it in the high gear. Show no mercy. 9,000 points. Barely managed to keep up, but somehow I survived the entire game. Well, you know, we were only shooting the hard ones, which is why he wanted to shoot the smaller ones, because he's faster and better. I got chills for some reason, that one. That's awesome. No kidding, they got over 9,000 points. The score speaks for itself, so why don't you two scoot along? Not a meme or anything. What are you talking about? Oh, recall, we agreed the losers have to obey the winners. Did you say that? Doesn't ring a bell?
Yeah, I don't remember agreeing to that. Prove it. Where's your evidence?
What a pain. You two are a disgrace.
Shut up, we played dice and this is the dice we get. I said I found you.
That's proof I heard it all.
Eh?
Oh, I heard it too. You have to leave if you lost. You acted like hush-hush, but they're playing dumb now they lost. How pathetic. Yes, so leave like you promised.
Yeah, get out of here.
Getting pissed.
Have a go, mate. It'll be a pain in the ass later if we stick around.
Seriously, what the?
Well, that was a fantastic waste of time. Was it? Because we played the game still, and also we got rid of some pests. We did good. Not a waste of time. Save the people as well. Let other people play the game. I wasn't criticizing you, but still. Even in that situation, you refuse to give up. You really are something else. This will be a valid study session. So it wasn't a waste of time, was it? I think that should cover your reward too. Let's move on to our session. Yes, this is Kitazo? Yes, right, I understand. But I thought the matter was settled. Can we talk about it tomorrow? Right, now? I don't think that's met. Understood. One more way. Being a doctor sounds tough. Whether or not it's urgent is debatable. In any case, I have to get back to you. We'll postpone our study for next time. Today's reward will count toward. Understood. Since we're always going to head to head, Cobb was a nice change. I'll reach out to you later. They really wore me out, so we must definitely actually go to sleep. We probably should have read the messages first. We can always read them tomorrow. I'm sure it won't make any difference. So be right. They're still saying that she never plays the guitar, but she has. Earlier, I spoke a pop quiz into another class. I guess the questions are pretty tough, but still. They're required, but pop quizzes are impossible. If I believe those students always be prepared. Living in society means encountering impossible things every day. Did I see you look this way just now? That's some nerve you got. Answer me this. Is it impossible to encounter a flood in the desert? No, it's possible. Okay, we're contrary now, knowingly you're correct. The desert is defined as an area with extremely low rainfall, covered in sand or stone. But in many cases, when it rains, the desert, a year's worth of rain falls in a single day. What happens then when it pours and all the rain drains sand without plans to absorb it, or rushes straight across the land, creating a flash flood? This world's full of things you think aren't possible, but not just out in the desert. So always be prepared for the impossible, kids. Just because, like it or not, you will be getting more pop quizzes from me. Attitude aside, as advice is sound, you can never truly be certain what the future holds. A Phantom Thief must always be prepared for all eventualities. You understand, yes? Knowledge. Erudites. They were a clan in a movie. Okay, he gave us two things. Impressive how much your aim's improved. Have you been practicing on your own? Kind of. You do it. You're progressing at a breakneck pace. I've got to ask. What motivates you to go through rules? I love video games. Okay, I get it. You say so. We'll leave it at that. Made a deal, so I'll teach you whatever I can. Don't do anything dangerous. Also, you know, we might need it for phantom thieving, I guess. About phantom menaces. I've seen menaces in the news before, but that was my first real life encounter. Honestly, I'm sure people don't shame this actually. I was even surprised by your action. You stepped in without a second thought. You think, have you dealt with that kind of scenario before? I know. Now it all makes sense. Things worked out today, but who knows what you guys like that might be capable of. If you decide to step in like that next time, be more careful. That's all I have to say about it. Plum Blossom Armband. So many things. Multiplied. We've got to go with the talk to the people one. Because it levels them up. Guitar Go. But multiplied is even better, right? I can't stand where she's standing even though she wasn't there yet. So for anyone that has adverts and wants now to stop with that. Let's go spend a bit of time with the Yakko. An amusement park, let's go. That sounds like a nice place to go. Here we are again, she right. Triple. Okay, didn't quite get her fully leveled up. Did we give her something she might like? Guitar care kit. Are you serious? I've been wanting that for one of those for a long time. I'm saying I can have it. I'm so happy, I'm lost for words, but seriously, thank you. We explored the amusement park and took in the views. She should level up, except she didn't, which means that she's next on a thing that will take us to her quests next time. Supplies. Because that was enough to level up, which is why I did that. But, you know. Guess we need to wait until the actual level up. So it's a form bond for next time. Fried food store. Pretty busy. A potato mochi. Okay, good. I didn't need to pay attention. For a moment there I was worried. Like, do I need to remember these? Thankfully we didn't. Efficiently. And time with Merope, but Merope doesn't multiply. And there's a multiplied one, and I think I will just wait for the multiplied one. Even though we could go spend time with Merope. Okay, let's take the... My controller doesn't be annoying. Tasks. Claim. Daily. We can assign for the 1 hour one. Which maybe, you know, we could have claimed the 15-minute one a long time ago. But is what it is. There's 252 that we can claim. There's also daily goals where we've got... Actually, we've done all 4 goals without even using the points. Gives us a few Phantom Pass level ups, but it didn't give us a super level up. Okay, so we can also then claim the daily tasks. So we did 3 things, but you know, we also need to use the 120 stamina for that. A station on the Metro Desire. We also did go form bond with, which lets us claim new stuff. And there's just character trials. But the yellow-haired guy was also a new bond that we didn't get any reward for doing, right? Which is very interesting. There's the Metro of Desire, which we will do, but at the same time there's also some contracts and we've got things. So we've got 54 of these, which will let us get just basic ones, but maybe we might get Ryuji and things. So let's just use the golden ones. And then we might also use the purple ones to try and get the new character, but... Okay. Obviously it didn't go well because we didn't sign, because it didn't start signing, so I let go, but then it did a tick rather than it do anything
さあ
useful.
こちらにサインを
Okay. There we go. Then it starts signing. I don't think you need to give a proper signature. You kind of need to, right?
いいの合流するよ
強さ
See? Immediately we get 2 4 stars back to back for giving a proper signature. But we really need the 5 stars. Another Ryuji would be good, another cat would be not terrible. Another 5 star.
可能シュンだ
More Shun. We've already got Shun fully leveled up. So he's not best. Okay, we've got 24 still. And you know, the gold ones never become anything different, so might as well just use them.
さ
Right?
あこちらにサインを
This is a lucky one. Except I messed up the signature very immensely. Water boy. Okay. Wasn't that lucky? 14. We'll save the 4. Because we don't want to waste meta gems on the gold ones. I don't want to pull them one by one. That was a not terrible signature.
モコですこれからよろしく
Tomoko. Don't know if Tomoko's full. Tomoko might not be full. Okay. Then we can either pull for the new one or this random guy. You don't think he's Blondie? he Blondie? He might actually be Blondie. What the heck? That would make sense. Okay. But I think we should just, you know, try to do some pull on her. I think that the hacking guild would have actually been better. You know. And then, you know, Miyu's in there as well. I want to do 24. Do I even want Noir? Well, they're not that great. You know, let's use some luck up. So I think that next month it's going to be the actual mate. She's probably going to have a very good character. Gold.
家庭を楽しめないと
Katano. We've already got her full, I think, so... Or Korone. Which is interesting, but I guess she's not a 5-star, is she? 4-star rate up. So... I don't know what the 4 stars that you can pull on this one is. Because it's not Shun, Tomoko, and Miyu, because we got Korone. But maybe they're 5-star. Who knows? Okay, let's pull one more with the 4-star rate up, and then that will be all of it. We'll save the rest for another time. You know, for a better pull.
こちらにサインを
Because I feel like, you know, surely the next character is going to be the maid, right? And like I said, her powers aren't that great. Okay, Miyu. So Miyu is a 4-star in the mix.
バリさんで行こ
Just for some reason it also gave us Korone. Yeah, definitely 4-star was up. Because we got 3 4-stars. Maybe there's more than just these 3. Because in the other ones where there were 3 characters, it only gave you those 3. Maybe this one just gives you all of the characters. I don't know how it works. Okay, let's claim the what? Story. We finished the story arc of the We didn't finish the castle yet, did we? Because there's still 2 more days
先生にも
till
い
we
つか
get to
ぜ
finish
ひ
that.
本場の中国料理をご馳走したいですね。
Lame.
まあその
What?
四川料理は中国の中でも特別だと言われがち
Sometimes
で
these
す。
characters they're like blah, 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 blah. Like,
話を
okay, yes, I get it. I clicked on the page. You don't need to babble 10 years.
ありがとうございました。私のことを守って
Then
くれ
we've actually got Miyu now in the thing, and that's everyone. Then it seems like encounters. And I guess we're just gonna go in the Thieves' Den. Even though it's not the Thieves' Den, but you know, the Phantom Thieves levelly uppy thing. It's just slow at loading.
状態は
Okay.
戦力の配分は慎重に
Mindscape,
ね。
you can level her up a bit. But only a little bit. Okay, right.
期
So,
待には応えないとね。
埋め種から新種
さて、仕事の時間
weapon.
か。
興味深いトーファーだな。
Okay, so why do I have the
興味
owl
深
on
い
my
トーファーだな。
Why do I have the owl on my thing? Okay.
準備ならできているわ。
Corone.
あなたが選んでくれるの？
Can we level up her weapon? Just a normal level up, but I don't want to do that.
そろそろ私の
We
出
don't
番。
really use her.
ワームアップすません。
我が輩の力が必要みた
Kitty
いだな。
cat. Right, let's look on the training, and then let's look. It will awareness. Right. So, does anyone have an awareness
次
level
はどう
up?
する？
強
For
く
some reason, it's stuck on Tomoko whilst we're trying to look at the other characters.
君を信じるよ
Which。is a little awkward.
お前となら
Come
お
on,
兄様、
go to different characters.
君と一緒に
Is everyone just fully
どん
leveled
な
up?
部位が
お互い
自分の力
I think they're all fully
あん
leveled
た
up.
とい
We didn't actually get anything from any of them.
君は俺を
It's just all the 5 stars. Which... There was one 4-star in there.
選ばれし者
And
同
this
士の
one's also
共鳴
4-star.
を
Kurotoni.
行きまーす。
Don't need them. And then there's a few characters that we don't have, but they're not all live at the moment. And why is Tomoko still stuck on the screen? Okay. In that instance, we're going to go on the Railroad of Desire. Because that also gets tickets for the other thing. We might as well finish one of the Metro Desire, sorry. One of the runs on that. We're partly in a run just because it's like finish a platform every day. But let's actually just finish the whole run of it. Just because, you know, might as well. For the stream. Train. Not a hype train, just a train. Okay. You're on a boss platform? What platform? Boss. Almost like I knew what platform I left it on. It's only the first boss, but it's the new route. So I don't actually know what happens in terms of the combat. Yaku's Vicious Bites. Because the one does like flamey things and the other one rains stuff down on them.
ハイライト
This one
発動
says
可能よ
Blazing
サカシ
Starfire
油
as
断し
well.
ないように
So maybe it's going to be exactly the same. Let's nuke the Byakugan.
これで決める。フルスロットル。
I only did it at level 5, even though we probably could do higher, but I wanted to insta-kill everything. I like how it says we can activate the blazing starfire already.
ザ・パーンなんてねかけろヨハンナ
Okay, so the cat's gonna definitely get knocked down. Which means that we need to somehow also knock down both of the mermaids if we want to do a,
やるわね
you know, all-in takedown. Can't guarantee it.
海風に乗せて
Definitely can't guarantee it. So I'm just going to hit with the punch that might hit one of the other things. We'll see. Okay, he stands a chance of knocking it down. They weak to gun. They're not weak to gun. Just kill the other one. If you kill it, don't need to necessarily knock it down. Fire. Okay, the cat's weak to fire. 61%, 67%. Well, 67% is better than 61. Okay, we took down one of its shields, but it's... they're all down anyway. Igloo?
良くない状態ね
I was going to say, I'll just activate Blazing Starfire with the buttons that it says to
どうし
press.
ようかしら
And then... okay, R, B, and Y. They weren't on the screen at the time. I was like, so can we do them? Or does it just tell you what it does? Except it doesn't actually appear on the screen. Like a box tries to appear. Red allies use highlights, Blazing Starfire spends all stacks, randomly grants buffs. Okay, so it's just a buff grant server.
暑さを鎮めようフラッシュメナザ・パーンなんてね
Okay.
厄介な状態ね素早
So
く治
while
療
that will definitely die
かけろヨハンナ
before we even get to knock it down, we did knock its shields down a
や
bit,
るわよペルソナ
but they're also just going to be all dead.
海風に乗せてありがとうね届け
リレーに決めて差し
See?
上げて
Didn't even need to do anything else. Need to show your stuff? No, because they're already dead. Each time an ally gains the buff, permanently increase attack. It's just too good, isn't it? Increases crit chance by 100% when attacking with a ranged weapon. Increases final damage by 50%. Well, I've never seen it before. PP. Airsoft BBs. Except they're PPs. We have to take the new item. Okay. Go to the top route. It's a PP gun. Nobody wants to be shot like that. Nobody. Increase party's attack by more for each party present. Okay. Top has 2. Bottom has 2 and a treasure, but top can get a treasure. Bottom can get to 3. Top middle can get to 3 in treasure. But avoids the treasure. So 1, 2, 3. That one can go to 1, 2, 3. And no treasure. I'm looking at the elite. I think the bottom is 3 and a treasure, correct? And a shop. So bottom path. Because the elite can give better things, and we can also just instantly kill it still. I'd rather take that one out. Treasure. The charm? No! He went, what? The railway coins? No, I wanted the cards. Right, so the shop, even though we're probably not going to use it, you really, really wanted to go, nope, that wasn't what you clicked on, even though I was right next to the other thing. And slowly walk up to the other thing. Wasn't what I clicked on. That was not what I clicked on. There's a ticket here. Okay. Hero set. Increases crit chance when attacking with a melee weapon. It don't cost the hundreds. Okay, trading card number 2. We've got 0-4. There is a new card. After an ally uses highlight, 70 chance to reduce the cooldown. I mean, decrease attack by 50%. Increases max HP. I don't know. We got somewhat new and somewhat different. Don't need it. Artie loses 10% HP but receives 15, very paltry 15 coins, but sure. Okay, we've cleared the event the best that we can. I'm pretending not to see him, but, you know, we got a lot of money out of it for a prayer magnanata. I probably could have just exited out of it as well and infinitely got more money. After using a healing skill, increases the target attack. When a buff is granted, increase the attack for 1 turn. Need some mess with that. One more thing. Next platform. Big guy. Bonus big guy. When an ally's activated skill doesn't deal damage, we increase our party's damage. Okay. Gain an additional charm. We can lose all our coins and increase our damage by 80%. That seems pretty good. We were at exactly 800-ish from 6. And money, you know, is kind of irrelevant, right? I'll take 80% damage increase. Now we're just going to be ridiculously overpowered. We could obviously fight things to gain even more things, but... new. Take it. And need something that we need to, you know, lose all your money. We have none left. Sell unlucky bags. Maybe I got too many. Would you be interested in buying? And only we hadn't lost all of our money. We could have got a lost item. I don't have any money. I'll just look both of these back home. Sorry. Only we had lost all our money. We could have got an extra lost item, but it probably would have been a really good one, right? And it's really special. King Frosts. Could have been something real good. Okay. The advantage of the healing thing is that it will do extra damage when we do the healing. No batteries.
各自油断しないように。
Okay, we don't have anyone with fire. Listen what I'm thinking. We're really suddenly thinking very hard. Don't have the cat though, so it's not like we do purely healing. So I think Tomoko's heal, does damage to other things as well.
暑さを
We
沈めよう
heal through the damage, and I don't know if this counts as, if a skill doesn't do damage. It definitely doesn't count as that, but, when she does do her heal part,
やるわよペルソナ
maybe it does. Cold.
奪え切ったペルソナ
No, she didn't activate Tomoko's thing, though, which is interesting.
ペルソナ
Just finish the other
こ
one.
れでどうだ
Interesting that Tomoko didn't activate her sparks.
準備完了よ。合図をお願い、ワンダ。さて、どうしようかしら。戦術支援。
But I feel like she should have,
ブラシムラザッパーン痛いね
美麗に決めて差し上げて。
I'm gonna nuke that one even though it defends against her.
これで決めるフルスラットル
Still killed it. Oh, almost.
海風に乗せて
Okay, now we killed her. Okay, that did do some damage to it, which is good.
やるわよペルソナ
That's what we wanted.
海風に乗せて
The sparks to start doing damage to the main boss.
奪え切ったペルソナ
Took a lot of damage,
ペルソナティターニアバフォメット
and we do have fire damage.
準備完了よ。合図をお願い。
But
さ
that
て、
main one took a lot
ど
of
うし
damage
よう
there.
かしら。戦術支援。
But we didn't get it to die before it takes an extra turn. We sort of needed to kill it
ザッパーン
in the middle of this turn so that it doesn't spawn an extra set of enemies. So it's still going to spawn an extra set of enemies. At least.
速攻でやりましょう行くわよヨハンナ
Damn it. It hit this one because all the others
一
were
気に
dead.
殲滅。なかなかの腕前ね。派手に暴れてちょうだい。
Maybe it still might burn.
いただいていく全てを奪い返すぶっ放せ切った
And again, I could use his main attack, but if they all die anyway, do I need to?
ペルソナこれでどうだ
これこそ会心の一撃。
海風に乗せてガッツリ叩けブラシムラ
I'm not even going to use their other one. We're just going to use the main one.
海風に乗せてありがとうね
Because they're already dead.
ヨハンナやるわよ
みんな怪我はないわね。お疲れ様。
Away coins. Banum, banum, banum. Banum, banum, banum. For an ally, increase ally damage based on their current HP. Okay, after dealing damage to a single target, with a single target attack, deal almighty damage equal to 30% to all. You don't have the full merciful set yet, and that will increase damage by at least 40% more. That will increase to 30% damage to all foes. Okay, after dealing damage with a single target attack, deal almighty damage to all foes. Interesting. Increases party damage by 10% for all trading cards. Even though we don't have any at the moment, it's a new thing. Let's just take it. We could have bought the thing. We go to this one. Hop. At the end of an ally's turn, fill the highlight gauge, or after an ally uses a highlight, restore HP to the lowest HP. And it's a new card, it's a new set. Take it. Top has 2 elites. Bottom has 1. Top has 2 elites and a treasure. Go buy the top. Even though we might need to, you know, buy more card space. Increase damage to all foes with less than 50% by that. That's what I was trying to do. We're 1 coin short. No. Fine. Money. Trading cards. Okay. Increases attack. I wonder if having the extra trading cards makes a difference. For some reason, it wasn't letting us attack for a moment. The events. Take me to the event. There again. Second-hand shop, but we're storing goods. Glad to take it off your hands. Want to make a deal. Lose 1 lost item, receive 200 bearable coins. Goods. Money is irrelevant. To a degree. And an ally deals damage with highlight, ignore the target's defense. I mean, it's new. You need to take it. New newness. Cards, they're only blues. Random level. Money. And hide things from me. Random level. I mean, it's new. I gotta take it because it's new. When ally deals damage with highlight, increase final damage by 15%. I don't know what that is, but sure, it's very good. You can hide things from me on the very left bottom of the screen where my pop is. I can't see anything there. 40 railway coins. Final shop. The final shop. Gosh. Winning ticket. The next time you win a battle, guaranteed to receive an orange charm. It's a good job it works on the very end boss. Okay, we could buy and finish a chaotic set. Don't have enough for that one. Plus we're at max anyway. Or I can enhance the value of things. When ally deals damage with the highlights, when ally uses the highlights, when ally's activated skill doesn't deal damage. Increase party's defense. Using a healing skill. Using a healing skill, deal damage to all foes. I mean, that's that one. We could have enhanced 250 as increased party's attack by 4%. Decrease user's damage. Fine. It is whatever it is. It's a boss shadow. Week 2 gun radiation. Things that we have.
Highlight. 発動可能よ.
Also, multiple enemies present. Nuke the main boss. He's weak to it. Also, it might do more damage to multiple things. Hit them with this one. Which does immediately seem weaker, but at the same time, it's fine. Gonna get them, no problem. That adds a lot more things onto them. Get 2 a week. Heal, which also damages them for a significant amount. And we will hit it with the +1, which they're weak to. So that'll do a lot of damage. He hasn't got his special thing. And if we can get rid of a side thing, only he is weak. I think I'd rather. Is it half damage already? More enemies, which only makes us stronger. He might have got a shield, and he might be bringing out his dragon's balls. But, you know, you can still make wishes. Because the more enemies we are, the stronger we are. Or we can just smack one very hard with this and kill it. It didn't kill it outright. which is good. Add sausage.
これこそ会心の一撃。
さすがだ。
お
気を据えて
あげましょう。敵ダウン。今がチャンスよ。
And then we'll plus one with
受け
you.
てみろ。
速攻でやりましょう。かけろ。
Now the middle one has a lot of status elements, so we're just gonna nuke it. Very hard.
海風に乗せ
Even
て
though we could have hit everything, it's a scatter. The others are irrelevant to the score. You know, the health is literally only on that middle one.
ペルソナ
Let me kill it
詰められるとは。
and win.
かき回して強め。
Or we leave everything to be finished off afterwards.
バフォメットヤノシーク
And we need to, like, the radiation. The 2 new ones are not.
派手に暴れてちょうだい。
But we can finish them.
厄介な状態ね。素早く治療を。
No, we should do support.
さてどうしようかしら。
お迎えが近いって。
戦術支援発動。
ありがとうね。
Bum bum bum. Let's do the finisher.
びっしょびしょにしちゃおう。フラッシュだ。
お迎えが近いって。
Got sparklers as well. It sat down and it's like, do I want to sit down? Right. Before the ice went into what?
フラッシュだ。ザッパーン。置いてね。かけろ。ヨハンナ。ここはペルソナ。
Wasn't enough,
敵
but
を
he
一
did
掃
knock
し
him
ましょう。
down. Again. Still didn't finish him. Crazy.
ペルソナ
いい
He was
戦い
weak
だ
to
った
lightning, but
次もこ
he's
の調
also
子で
weak to
ね。
being finished. There are railway coins, but we finished the Railway of Desire. Metro of Desire. The new track. Train arrived. Got all the stuff and it makes no noise. The silent train has arrived. Bam, bam, bam. But we also got new items which lets us unlock more stuff. It loads. Okay, so we've got the track records, which will be stuff for leveling up, which gives us more stuff. So, but I guess we don't have to that one. We're only up to this one. I thought we had the level 18, Ooh, level 79. Okay, lost and found. We got more new lost items that we can claim. PP, poo-poo, swords, super rare. 60. Okay, there's a few different things. I've seen the radio. Sure, I have. But they might be these radios. And there's 2 new things that are locked yet. Is it fight the different bosses, fight the different enemies? And 67 of 78 charms that we've probably got most of. Then there's, you know, hopes, dreams, and wishes. Special operations, so Terminal Station 2 on any difficulty for the wish line, so there's different things for each different line. Terminal difficulty 8. 1 point. Bill. Then we 6 with different, you need specific formations. 6 with different formations. Okay, that has a terminal difficulty 8 as well, which is interesting that the wish line doesn't. And then the train is fully upgraded. And then the only thing left to do is really to use the metaverse money and spin to win, which we've got 6 things, and so we'll draw 5. Let's see what we get. Few things, and then the daily tasks, so we can claim 4 more. Then if we use 120 stamina, we can get some more, and then the boxes always have the same stuff. But we actually caught the things in the winning prizes in box 1 and 3 before they even ran out. And then the Crossroads of Fate will continue another time because there's more days and things. And then that you can get up to 30 per week on the train. But I think that is where I'm going to call it a day for today, because it is getting pretty late and I have work tomorrow, so that is where I'll call it a day for today. Thank you to Natlo, Anakim, Luke, and anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a lovely day and a lovely rest of your week. I will be back on Wednesday where we'll do some mouth washing. And then who knows what we do on Friday. But yes, that is where I'll call it a day for today, and I will catch you all next time. Bye 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 bye.